Hello. Whoop, wrong one. Hi. Welcome.
Woo!
It's
Yeah,
time for Mauchi Tales. Finally.
What in the world were we doing where it said CRISPR flamethrower? I guess that was Deep Rock. I was looking in the stream chat.
All right. I gotta flip these nameplates because Discord's acting weird. We should be good. Okay, everyone's correct. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mauchi Tales. Time for Mauchi Tales. Um, yeah. So for those who don't know, this is a tabletop role-playing game that I've been designing for entirely too long. And it's based on a world where everyone has spirits, and that should be enough to go off of. This is gonna be kind of a more cozy style game.
Good, my head's killing me. I need a cozy game.
Let us begin. Amid the western-facing highland bluffs, sequestered in a bay with a narrow view of the sunset, a village clings to the sheer cliff face over brackish water. Tunnels reach out past their rocky depths to carve out a facade of homes, workshops, and entertainment venues that most benefit from sunlight. Overlaid and entwined, wooden ropes span and cross in platforms and bridges, culminating in floating docks. Your home, Kodohima. Idyllic if you don't mind a lot of fish and constant vertical movement. Familiar down to every tradition and every single one of your 700 neighbors. And it is about to be under siege. Notice of the siege came in the form of a small-time merchant peddling ores a week earlier. He warned that he would likely be the last trader for months, as the Mauchi coastline was about to become very hostile. No king nor nation cared to conquer Mauchi in the memories of the eldest human. No armada nor fleet set out to pillage Kodohima. No human sought to harm your home. No. Yet the danger looms. A shadow on the horizon, obliterating that sunset. Argornan, the great hurricane spirit, is coming. So as they had done before, and as they will continue to do after, the Dohichi prepare. As Dohichi yourself, you must find a way to do your part. Secure loose items, spread the word, and organize shelter. Double-check food storage, prepare musical performances, shore up defenses, or anything else you think might be helpful. So with the great storm looming, what would you like to do?
so we're preparing for a storm.
A storm that has a name because it is also a spirit.
I don't like that. I don't
It's
like
hurricane season, baby.
Pretty much, yeah. So
I
yeah.
don't like
And
how he's looming there.
do we have a gauge on roughly how long it'll be? Like, it's coming early, but
Already you can see the clouds rolling, gathering up in distance, starting to clear things out. You guys have been doing your basic preparations for a while now, but even then, this is sort of like the last minute preparation that you are in.
So like hours or days or
Hours to maybe a day, maybe a few days. It depends on what angle it comes in at.
well, given that my deal seems to be coordination, I think I at least would probably go as far down and out as I could and make sure, like, the things that need to get moved in and the people that need to come more inland as much as that's possible, that's finished. Help with that.
Okay. So you basically just want to help, do coordination on supplies.
Supplies, but also the, like, it's probably too strong of a word, but like the migration of people. Because Do the floating docks just docks, or are they like, are there buildings and stuff along them?
There are not buildings along the docks themselves. They do connect partway up the cliff face to a set of buildings hanging off the side. But a lot of it's also there's also very deep wide tunnels there.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of want to run along the dock face and make sure that the place that's going to first get hit by the storm, their preparation is fully finished.
Okay. So, no matter what system I'm running, even if it's my own, I still need to look at the friggin' skill list to know what I'm doing. So yeah, you could just make a leadership check, which is a presence check. These are people you know and who are aware of you, so this will be easy. Just one difficulty. I'll be rolling the difficulty, but
Okay. I'm gonna take a moment. I don't think that's actually technically that word means something here, but I am gonna corporealize my spirit because I have synchronized effort presence.
Okay.
Do I have to choose what instinct they're in when they corporealize?
yes.
Okay. He's gonna corporealize in monkey instinct, but the spirit actually looks just like a bright purple octopus, just like floating on my head. So leadership 3. So it's been a while.
Yep.
I roll the number of dice equal to 3 plus skill, and it's talent and below.
Yes. However, you specifically said that you corporealize your spirit because of the synchronization thing.
Yeah.
So, blah blah.
So he should roll spirit aid first.
Yeah, you should roll spirit aid first. And since so spirit aid can either be PL if it's something the spirit can do but is not necessarily suited for. PL times 1.5 if it's something that that they are suited for but don't have an expression for, or PL times 2 if they do have an expression for it. Which I would argue, coordinate is like that is the expression for this. So
roll
PL times
4d6?
4d6. If you want to spend 2 will points on it, yes.
And what if I don't?
You can spend
What's
1 will
that?
point and just roll 2d6.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And spirit checks is just always 3 and below, right?
For the purposes of this session, yes.
Is that something that's gonna be changing?
No, it's a higher level feat can change it for specific.
So that generated 1 effort.
1 effort. So, and then you're in the monkey.
The V spirit generates PL halved additional effort on a success. How do I know if it's a success or not?
When it says they can trade 1 effort and trade 1 and then host check. Wait, what? What success are you looking at?
Monkey instinct, when the beast spirit uses the spirit aid action, or does it not? Because I use coordinate, does it not count as a spirit aid action?
Oh, that wording is. Oh, that means like if you rolled 0 effort, that would technically be a tie, so it would do nothing. But so you rolled at least 1 effort, so it does add 1. Okay.
So 2 effort total from my spirit.
Yes.
Got it. Now to make the leadership check. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was looking at.
So if I skill rank 3, I'm gonna roll
Hang on.
66.
You get 3. Synchronized effort presence. So monkey plus synchronized effort plus the 1 you rolled. You actually get 3.
Nice.
Which you can trade 2 for an effort, or sorry, didn't mean to flip everyone off. You can trade. You could trade all 3 for 3 advantages, or you can trade 1 for an advantage and 2 for a free effort.
And advantages are rerolls, right?
Rerolling nils, yeah.
I'm gonna do that because I'm rolling 66 for a leadership check.
Okay.
So
Do it.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be right back.
go 1, 2, 3, 4 to begin with. Then I can reroll the 5 and the 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you rolled 5 total, and I rolled nothing, no resistance. So you have that's a 5 effort success. Off to a great start.
All right, folks, let's get moving.
Your spirit, Bosco, is being a little hyperactive as it tends to be in the monkey spirit, and it's just kind of like skirting people along and like.
It's like the traffic, or not the traffic, the airport controllers, because it glows, so its tentacles are just like.
All right. And what is Baron doing?
I guess I would just do what you actually do to prepare for like a hurricane, like in terms of physically reinforcing stuff or building. I don't know how you prepare for a hurricane. Is it literally just evacuation, or is there something structurally we can do?
You can do some structural stuff. So the way Kodohima is designed, there's a lot of it is into the wall, in the tunnels. That stuff is for the most part secure. The only concern would be like, has anything changed that could cause flooding this year? So that's one thing you could do. Or you could simply work on boarding up the stuff that's on the cliff face, the where the actual wood is, or reliefs, anything. So you can literally nail down doors and windows and like literally fortify the outside that's about to just get slammed.
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay, so that would be a structure engineering check.
Cool.
You have a fair bit of ground to cover. I'm going to roll 2 difficulty against it.
So what am I rolling?
Okay, you're rolling your engineering.
SR3.
SR3. And you roll 3 more than whatever the skill rating is.
And the skill rating is that.
It's
SR3.
SR3.
So I roll 3d6.
66. 3 more.
Well, that's SR3. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Yeah.
I can do math.
Okay. And now count all the dice that are your intelligence or lower.
So that would be
Or
4.
intellect.
4 out of 6.
4 out of 6. You also have knack for structure, so you have 1 advantage automatically when you make structure checks, so you can re-roll one of those 6s.
Boom. 5 out of 6.
Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. All right, so 5. 5 effort against 0 resistance. Also an amazing, just an amazing start to the day. So you guys have been through this before. Argornan comes every year. You know what to do. He's a little early this year, but you know what you're doing.
So if I had summoned my spirit, would he would have helped in some way?
Yeah, you
Tangibly?
could use. Yeah, you could
He
have done
like,
what
carry shit
Liz
around or
does.
something?
Yeah, you could have done what Liz did with the spirit aid check. So spirits can always do a spirit aid check, and you have reshape, which could help with like the more interior stuff. So you could have done. You could have
Oh, yeah,
rolled, and then spent that roll to bolster your own roll.
Okay. Well, I'm chilling though.
But you both did great job. With 5 effort success is a fantastic success. Manny, do you have anything you would like to do in preparation for Argonon? We already have Jim's already started to, nail things down, and Liz is getting the people moving.
I was looking through my character. I didn't think there's a whole lot I can do except like cook a meal and then maybe like poison people with my spirit.
That seems a little unreasonable.
The only
Yeah,
other
something
thing I
real to
could
worry about.
only thing I could think of was like stuff too heavy to move, but might come loose and hurt things, is to use my vines to like tie things down, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how well, like, do they come out of the ground and they're just like rooted there, or
The effect only persists for PL minutes when you use the overgrowth expression. So,
okay, that's not gonna work then. I cook a hearty meal for everybody, working hard, and I make sure our food supply is not too low.
okay. You can make a good old cooking you make an entree check. So you roll 3 times as many dice as your cooking SR.
Cooking SR is 3.
Not 3 times, 3 more. That's a completely different number.
So, no, it says cooking SR 3.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you do 3 more dice than what is shown there.
What dice do I roll?
D6s. The entire system is D6s.
Okay. Let's roll base 6. And it's gotta be 3 or lower.
It has to be your intellect or lower.
Intellect. My intellect is 4.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 successes.
For effort.
Or effort.
But you also have knack for entree, so you can re-roll that 6. So knack for entree gives you 1 advantage on entree checks. Actually, you have gourmand too. 1 advantage on non-special feat dishes. You didn't say anything about like. You didn't say you're using the focusing entree ability. So you can re-roll both the 6 and the 5.
Six effort.
6 effort. You guys are just so ready for it. You guys, you're keeping things cooking, so like it's just a normal day, but you're like putting out a little more food than usual, and it's just keeping everyone's spirits up, with Liz directing everyone, or sorry, Maria directing everyone.
I'm gonna go by Hotchkiss.
Hodgkiss.
Hotchkiss. And my spirit's gonna be named Holmes. Hotchkiss and Holmes.
Hodgkiss.
Hotchkiss Holmes.
I feel like there's a joke here that I'm not getting, and I don't have the bandwidth to think about it right now.
I would be interested to know if that was true too. I just tired and just weird names. Like, yeah, that's a name.
That is a name. Okay.
It's probably gonna be a short.
So I don't know why that got me. So as you guys are like moving people around, Maria and Byrne, you guys are next to each other when Groucho steps out, and he's just like looking around. He's like, "Hey, have any of you seen Hercho?" Hercho is Groucho's brother, and he is a fisherman. He said.
Did I see him on the docks?
You look at the docks. Can you make me a perception check, or awareness check? That's it. You're making a search awareness check.
So if I don't have any ranks in it, I'm just rolling the 3d6.
Correct. And this one is perception, I think is the talent.
Oh goodness. I stupid slash sure. Two effort.
2 efforts against 1 resistance. So you're looking around and you you almost dismiss it. Like you're just like he must be inside. And then you notice just as one of the just like right on the edge, he's this guy out in the bay. He is he is the last ship out there. A Groucho like looks in the direction you're looking, and his shoulders just slump. He was supposed to be back 2 hours ago. It looks like he's on his way back. But as you're watching, a great blue and purple serpent shoots out of the bay, twists and rises in the air, and splashes back down. As you see, between him and the village, one of the village sometime guardian spirits, Kodo, is currently in the middle of the bay and quite agitated. Kodo, although is a guardian spirit, does need handling at times, and can be quite dangerous when it's agitated, as it tends to be when Argornan pays a visit.
Stop it.
Stop that. Hey, you. Stop.
It's gonna be over soon. Just calm down.
What?
Fine.
Kodo's all the way out in the bay. Are y'all taking a boat out there to meet?
It's fine. Shut up. We're fine.
So what? He's normally chill.
Yeah, normally, but all spirits can be dangerous in the right circumstances, and Kodo tends to get agitated when it gets this stormy.
What does Kodo look like?
Great serpent, water serpent, like the unagi, but like blue and purple.
I don't suppose someone older and more experienced is looking to go help him right now, are they?
Okay, Groucho's already heading for a boat himself.
Oh dear.
It's like, you think we have time to get anyone else? I'll go by myself if you're not willing.
Coming.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I cook the food. That's all I do.
I'll hammer the nails.
Just
Forget about it.
make sure everyone else has finished up their stuff. Oh boy.
Are we all like teenagers? Because I just noticed this says 15 on my chart, or is that just like a random placeholder?
Yeah, that was kind of a random placeholder. Y'all can.
Okay.
All right, who's going on Groucho's little dinghy to go save his idiot brother?
I am.
Anyone
I don't
else?
really see how I would help. I have like no charisma or anything. I mean, I don't think summoning a turtle in the middle of a lake is gonna do much neither. More of a tortoise than a turtle.
I feel like I should have put more effort into making a character that could help in the situation.
I can see something that you could do, but
I'm looking at this. I can spread spores.
I can see something that Jim's character can do.
I get on the boat and Bosco just like clamps its tentacles around my head like a helmet.
All right, so is Maria going out by herself?
I'm sure y'all have plenty of work you can still do.
I really don't
All
know.
I know how to do is talk.
I give her
really don't.
some
Again.
food.
It keeps happening.
Yeah, didn't we have like these exact same roles last time we did this?
And it's the role I have in Star Wars right now, and I'm
You're the
if
face.
I'm not the support, I'm fated to be the face.
I give you some food and some food for the spirit. I don't know, like a offering or something. I don't know. Here's a fish I cooked up. Hope it pleases you in some way.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. Go ahead and make another entree check. It's to see if you just pick the right fish, I guess, and maybe prepare it in the sort of sashimi way. Again, you
Two.
can re-roll the two the two highest because you're not doing special effects and it's an entree. Hey.
Four effort.
Yeah, don't sleep on those advantages.
4 effort. That's how much effort I'm giving today.
Okay, you get a nice selection of fish to take with you in the short amount of time you have. All right.
And I pass them off to her.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Even as you approach, Kodo's already is already circling Hercho's boat. He's just like, he is bent down inside his boat, and he just like peeks up, like, help, help, help.
I got like half of that.
I just shout out, "Hey, over here!"
All right. Kodo turns and looks at your boat as you approach.
I lift up the tray of fish, and Bosco takes 2 of his tentacles and holds it up higher.
Can you roll initiative, which is awareness using finesse?
Lovely.
Just her, right?
Just her.
While
That is 1.
sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
While they were going out there, I am gonna like make sure we have another boat and keep an eye on shit if I see shit start to go bad.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I got 1 effort.
1 effort. Kodo has 2. So, Kodo is going to just flick its tail and smash it down, and is going to send a Ringling Rapids at Hershko's boat. I believe it's going to use 3 PL on this. Whoopsie. Right. And this is a line attack, so it's defended by 2. Awesome. Okay, so it flicks its tail and just a ripple of, just a jet of water comes out and basically instantly capsizes Herko's boat. So he is in the water. His boat is drifting pretty much uselessly off to the side. And you guys all know that Kodo is much more dangerous while in the water. So what are you doing, Liz? Mara?
I'm just gonna shout at it again, and Bosco's gonna take a couple of the pieces of fish and chuck it into the water.
Okay. We're actually going to be using the entree check as the main check for that. So, how difficult is this? Yeah. Kodo's getting pretty agitated. All right. So that's a total of 2 effort towards calming it down. It does stop and like circle it, but then it also looks is like serpentine 8s back towards Hershko, kind of looking looking at him suspiciously, and doesn't seem to have made up its mind yet. I got what Bosco did. What did you do?
Just kind of trying to wave it down again, and also directing Groucho to sail more towards his brother.
All right. So yeah, Groucho's gonna spend his turn just kind of moving you guys around, keeping a respectful distance from Kodo. Easy, easy. You've never hurt our family before today. Don't start now. Easy.
What was Jim's character's name?
Burn with an
Burn.
eye.
Well, look at Bird and I'm like, what the hell are you doing out there? Just gonna piss him off more.
I don't know, but nobody died yet, so I'm chilling.
Okay, you can
Anyway,
make
there,
a charisma-based nature check. This will be animal handling. Which I guess I should rename to animal or spirit handling. Or should spirit be its own? I need to stay in game master mode, not game designer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Oh, animal handling nature check.
But are we using charisma?
Yes.
Okay, so I
Animal
don't have
handling
that.
is default charisma.
Noted. 1.
Okay. Are you sure that's 1? Oh, wait, I was scrolled up. Okay. Let's see. Thanks to the fish, it's an easier... Hey! 0.
Hey.
All right. You're almost there. Kodo is going to now circle, snap up the fish, which you always think is weird. It's a spirit. It doesn't need to eat. It just seems to like the offering. And then it like circles around and almost seems to challenge the storm that is coming in.
Whew, Guardian Spirit once again. Can we get your brother and get out of here, please? I don't want to be here on the water anymore.
What?
That's Kodo's making a cry. All right. You all make it back safely.
Yeah.
See, I knew you didn't need us.
You got it. Here's some food.
Yes.
Here's a hearty pat on the back.
All right. Y'all move back into inside. This is just one of the many collection of tunnels.
Okay. So what's happening?
As you get in, the storm proper begins. You can hear it shaking and rattling and throwing its usual temper tantrum outside. It is a lot of noise, but at the same time kind of comforting in that you have heard it almost every year. It's early, but it's still noise you are used to hearing. And it is almost like a communal event. It's like this whole big thing where everyone gathers together and you cook a lot of food, you play some instruments, you talk and swap stories, and it's like it's almost like a festival that's completely indoors while a gigantic force of nature spirit rattles your doors.
Hotcakes here. Get your hotcakes. Can't have a hurricane party without hotcakes.
All right. So, as you guys are settling in, what are some of the things that y'all do, both to relax and to help people stay calm?
I'll double check the doors and stuff, I guess. Shutters.
I feed the people and do it as a showman. I'm
You doing
kind
that
of a
shit
one-trick
hibachi
pony.
style.
What was that, Jim?
Do that shit hibachi style.
Oh yeah.
All
It's
right.
funny because I'm making pancakes.
Anything y'all want to do just for fun, just to like pass the time?
Ask everyone what their craziest, weirdest, and/or scariest story of an Argornan festival or seating is. Viewing party? I don't know. What do you call this? Does it have a name, or is it just we're just dealing with Argornan?
It's just weathering Argonon.
Start drawing lots to see what we should call this holiday.
You had a few stories about people who like there's one group who just talked about how they came back from their journey by boat at the same moment that Argonon was there. They're just like the entire journey was boring, but the ending was harrowing.
Are all these rooms connected?
Yes. So actually, if you go to the staircases there in Foundry, you can actually click on them, and it'll actually move you between them. After a while, there's some like you hear some like heated voices and some jabs, and one person who sounds like they're on the verge of a panic attack. Upon approaching, you find out that the whole big hullabaloo is all because the band's instruments are missing. The music part of this party is one of the most it was one of the oldest and most important traditions. Essentially, there are there's this like pattern of tiny tunnels that are not for moving through or for air or anything. Well, it's for air, but it's for Argonon itself to essentially blow through. And there is a instrument, and this is the only one that's not missing, that almost works like a piano. It looks like a lot like a piano, but instead of like hitting notes, what it does is it essentially controls some of that flow, but the flow through some of the tunnels by closing some of them off. But it's still the person who uses it has to use it with great skill and adaptability because they have to play with Argonon. Argonon is the one blowing the air through the instrument that's built into the very face of Kodohima, and this person it just has to adapt to it to try to make a sort of baseline melody that everyone else has to then also play around with their own instruments. However, that's the only instrument that anyone can find, and so the rest of the band can't assist.
I thought you were going to say someone stole the thing that's built into the wall.
I suppose everyone could just play percussion and grab some boxes and pans and stuff.
I got some
No.
kind of clean pots you can use.
Steel drum orchestra? No?
Okay. Maria, you can make a appeal check to try to sell that.
I was mostly joking, but let's go for it.
What, because we probably know, right? What are the rooms in terms of, is this a leisure room or some sort of common room, or like what are the other rooms, you know?
There's a lot of different. So the one down here is down way down here that I accidentally that I revealed to y'all is a target practice room where you can practice throwing objects or just having your spirit do
People.
stuff. Sure. This one, the one that you're standing in, is the kind of the entryway. There is an area to like cook some stuff up and put some food out, and this is kind of where usually people watch their kids. This area is actually supposed to be abandoned at this point as people start moving deeper in, because this place is actually going to get quite wet. This one up here is going to be kind of more of a leisure room, kind of leisure discussion card table room, and then way at the bottom is the final shelter room. That's should be the safest place in Kodohima. The nice big room that there's food storage, there's places to cook and eat. That's where the band is going to play, and there's a bunch of sleeping cots down there too. So.
Back here.
Cool.
You didn't pay your
Sorry.
tab.
I
So
rolled
I'm
one
gonna-
effort.
One effort against one resistance. So they're not dismissing you out of hand, but they are saying it feels more like a plan B or C. I would really much rather prefer to have our own instruments.
Can I just do some looking myself for the instruments, look through the other rooms?
Sure. You can make a search check, which is awareness. If it's not listed in your character sheet, just roll 3d6. And you'll be using your perception or lower.
What did I name him? Holmes, you have the grill.
I got one.
Okay, you're searching a pretty big area. And unfortunately, I rolled 3 resistance, so you get distracted by your crush and just really don't do a very good job searching.
I'm gonna go check over there where my crush. That person that I don't know of.
I walk back in the room.
Find anything? I'm going to assume that's the grill.
That's one of the grills. I think you would actually be all the way like down in this final room back here, but
Holmes, you got the grill.
I don't know.
Can I
What
explore?
I don't know what Holmes looks like.
Holmes is. It looks like Holmes.
Okay.
Oh shit!
He looks exactly like Holmes. He's just
Looks like a tree with like a face and arms, and definitely not Groot. Definitely not like that at all.
okay.
He's got like a flower on his head or something. I don't know.
Definitely won't set itself on fire. Also, you can only be about 20 meters away from it.
Where would it be? Here.
All the way down here.
I don't even know how to get there.
This staircase, or this staircase. There you go. Over here. These are the big ones. This is the big kitchen.
Why is he bigger?
That's somebody's spirit that's just chilling.
What is it?
It is a hippopotamus, but it seems to be made out
Cool.
of glass.
Awesome. I see what he did there. Saw through it because it's glass. I'm not 100% today. I apologize if some of this stuff seemed a little unhinged and not unfunny. Oh, wrong room. Ah, shit, how do we get out of here?
Can I rally? I assume, I know this is a small village, but I assume there are kids in at least some manner of abundance, yes?
Oh yeah.
How did I get over here?
I want to rally all of the kids and say, Hotchkiss is gonna make a special dessert for whoever can find the instruments first.
Ooh. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah, my kitchen.
And Bosco just does, like, the weird dance with his tentacles for emphasis.
That's a barter check.
Okay.
I guess you're targeting multiple people, so
Where's that go? Oh no, I'm stuck.
yeah, leadership works too.
Yay!
No, I'm stuck. I'm in a black room. I can't get out. I don't see anything.
Oh my god.
Hey, you turned out the lights.
Shit, are you?
I don't know. I clicked something. I guess I'm in the tunnel. I can't click on anything though. Sorry.
You can't even click on the staircase, and you're standing on a staircase.
Alright. Ow. Shit. What I hit? Oh, here I am. Alright, cool.
4 effort.
4 effort. That was just for the. Did you do the spirit aid check or anything like that?
Oh no, I didn't do a spirit check.
It's up to you if you want to, because it does cost will points.
Yeah, I will. And what the hey, let's do the whole thing. We're gonna do the 2.
All right, that'll be 4d6. 46.
I think that fails. I don't think a 46. I don't think anyone has over 46 stat.
2.
Can
Can
stay
you
here. We're safe.
re-roll? Like, do advantages explode? Can you, like, if you have a re-roll? Okay.
No, you only get 1 set of rerolls. Otherwise, we'd be here forever, and it'd be even more difficult to keep track of stuff.
So that's 2 effort on the spirit aid check. Plus 1 is 3, right? Or the 4.
It would be 4 because you have both monkey and synchronized.
So I'm gonna just combine them into 2 extra efforts. So that's 6 effort total.
6 effort total. Cool.
Get those kids running.
All right, those kids are in turn going to. Let's see. They get 2 advantages because they're a group, and then you basically give them total advantage. We'll just say that. All right. Hey Jim, based on my description of that really weird, complicated instrument, what would be like the number 1 thing you would want accompanying it?
Flute.
I mean, it's basically like a string instrument. So I don't know, other strings or like.
Is it
horns?
string or is it a pipe organ? To me, it sounds like a pipe organ.
Well, is it pipes or is it strings that are resonating with the wind? 'Cause I think you kind of said it was strings.
It's more like pipes. It's more like Argornan provides the breath, and then the person
Right.
just provides the stops.
Probably voices then, honestly.
Voices?
Organs go with voices. You know what I'm saying?
And brass.
And brass. Other
Pipe
organs.
organ sounds real good with brass. I'm just thinking of
Wind with
Marmion.
wind.
All right. The kids say
Things
that
like
they
Irish.
the kids find some brass instruments, and apparently someone had stolen them for target practice because they found them in this room. Luckily, they don't. Whoever was using them for target practice wasn't very good because they seem to be in working condition.
Hey, Hashkiss, I promised that one there, and I point to the one holding the tuba, that you'd make her a special dessert because she found the instruments.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, go ahead and make another cooking check. This one's dessert, so you only get one advantage, not two.
I did it twice for some reason. So
Yeah,
just
roll-
re-roll one.
yeah, reroll one. Unfortunately, it didn't help, but you still made a very tasty dessert with 3 effort.
It's not coming up for me. Let me refresh.
All right. Anything else anybody would like to do to make the band a little more cohesive? Because you got something going on here, but it could always be better.
Can I? Do we have any percussion instruments?
Not at the moment.
Can I? Would it take forever for me to improvise one?
How
That's
do
more
you
than
think
like
you're
a
gonna
box
go?
you hit?
Sorry. Go. Sorry.
That's more than like a box you hit.
You can spend some time trying to design something like that. It would be
Okay.
more of a smithing check than an engineering check.
Bet. Let's do it.
So, just as a reminder, since Liz is the only one that's been doing it, you can have your spirit help you. It's called a spirit aid check.
Do you have to describe how it would help you? Because I don't know how you would help me in this.
So, yes, yeah. So, if it's something that your spirit could help with, even if it's just like holding something in place, then you can roll PL dice. So 1 or 2, your choice. If it's something that
Okay.
they are good at helping with based on what spirit type they are, but don't have a good expression, you can roll PL times 1.5 dice. And if something that you can explain why the expression would help, you can roll PL times 2 dice.
And our PL is 2 right now?
Yeah, well, you can do 1 or 2. You can do 2 or lower. But
Okay.
because it costs a will point. It costs, whatever PL you use it at, it costs that many will points to do.
So if I use 2, he's gone though, right?
You'll go down to 18 will points. And then you can...
We have 20 will points. It's 10 times the PL.
Oh, I see. Okay. Tor. Boom. Turtle. Big ass turtle. I like to imagine he sounds like a cow.
You ever heard certain turtles? They sound like they're making that noise.
Imagine like this
Stop
big ass like Galapagos tortoise going.
As a reminder, yours is size value 4. So it's like a tortoise the size of a horse.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Just so we're clear on that point.
I'm
Just like
picturing
reverberates through everybody.
Torterra, but without the trees or the grass. Go to Hodgkiss's kitchen and steal a bag of rice, and if he tries to stop you, hurt him physically.
Tor comes to steal a bag of... Does this part of the world have rice? Oh, we'll build that later. Rice or rough local equivalent.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna find a good-looking, acoustically sound hollow box.
Okay. Tor leaves, takes a different route, and meets you at the same box because you could just empty out the box of the rice.
Shit.
Anyway, go ahead and roll 1 or 2 dice, depending on how many will points you want to spend.
So just the dice of the amount of will points?
Yeah.
Or am I adding that to the roll? Smithing roll.
Equal to the amount of will points you want to spend.
Okay.
1. Yeah, so yeah, Tor literally did nothing to help you, unfortunately. He just came around. He seems very proud of himself for having found it, but you found it at the exact same moment.
He bumps my arm out of the way while I'm trying to pick it up to grab it and hand it to me.
Yeah, pretty much. But you can go ahead and make your smithing check now.
So SR1. So 4d6,
Correct.
and it's using intellect.
Correct.
So
And-
I have 360.
All right, 3 efforts versus 2 resistance. And so it is serviceable. You succeeded. It's definitely going to help. Yeah, it's definitely going to help. And now we have a more well-rounded band. And
I
you
made
know,
y'all a box drum.
all right. Well, we got box. We got our classic. They slammed the piano-looking thing just the top of it. We got brass, and we got voice. Okay, vocals. We'll make this work. And
Solo
so,
from the turtle.
you know, the next hour, couple of hours, well, it seems very chill. You guys are relaxing. Everyone seems to be less stressed, and there's a lot more amicable chatter. Food's being passed around. The music is not always good, but it is always fun, and things are passing very well. But naturally, it doesn't last the entire time. As you hear from a lower floor, abrupt, sudden screaming, which we'll come back to after a restroom break.
Yes!
Okay. Everything was going well. You had all the food set up. You pretty sure everything was tied down. And you even found all the instruments so that you guys can have a fun time with that. Yet, now you are hearing screaming. From one of the lower floors. Specifically, you hear it from, like, in this direction. I don't know if y'all can see that ping.
I go towards the sound with my turtle.
All right. Yo, turtle. Boom, boom, boom. It's actually funny is that earth spirits are actually slow.
Yeah.
They have a base speed of 4 as opposed to 5 for most creatures. However, it can also move through solid matter at half its base speed. So,
Oh, is that what that earth walking thing is?
yep, that is moving through solid matter.
Damn.
Solid inorganic matter.
I'm having some kind of weird difficulties on my screen. It's like everything's moving really slowly, so it might take me a little longer to roll something.
Okay. All right.
Refreshed it a couple times, it doesn't seem to be working.
Y'all are the first ones to react, but you guys aren't the only ones to react. Because y'all have been doing so well overall, people are in a very less panicky mood than they could have been. So you actually have a ton of support behind you as you guys move your way down the stairs. And you find out that not the area that Byrne was working on, but so a certain part of the area, you can't lock down the entire thing. You guys expect flooding. Flooding is just part of this experience. You have never seen it flood up this high before, and it is now pushing up, and you can see that part of the part of this staircase has already been kind of like smashed and eroded away, which confuses you for a moment until you look a little more closely. And you see, with three people in the room, Kodo is thrashing with some sort of malformation of clouds into a rather intense face. It appears that Koda has latched onto some aspect of Argornan itself, and they are now having a brawl inside the lowest tunnels that are currently flooding. Well, the area is flooded, and there are 3 humans in that room. So, first of all, I'd like everyone to roll initiative. So that's awareness if you have it. If not, just roll 3d6, and it's your finesse or lower.
So awareness. I have 1 in awareness. SR1. So that means I do. What is it?
I got 2 left.
Don't tell me. I have finesse 3. So SR. I need to 4. And I need to get under 3 because of my finesse.
Correct.
I can be taught. Do I re-roll it because of my finesse or?
You would need like knack for initiative or something like that.
Okay. I got 2 effort.
Okay. So, Chef has 2 effort. Hotchkiss has 2 effort. What did Burn roll?
2.
2. And 1. Okay. So Kodo's gonna go first, and then y'all can go. Y'all can basically just decide what order you go in, and then Argornan actually rolled terribly. So Kodo is going to reach up and just make an aggressive thrash and try to drag. It looks like it's trying to bite the storm cloud, the indoor storm cloud, and drag its head down. Defended worse. All right. So it latches on and starts pulling it down. It's having like little to no effect on this thing. Kodo, your guardian spirit, who you have to keep happy and tread around because it's very dangerous, is having very little effect on this avatar of the storm.
Imagine a Chihuahua trying to play tug of war with like a Great Dane.
Yeah, except in that scaling, you guys are rats.
That's scary.
All right.
Call me a rat bastard.
Did not. What would y'all like to do?
What does Gravity Well do?
Gravity well. What does it say it does?
I have no clue, dog. To be honest.
Okay, well that's
There's descriptions.
gravity well. All right, so it targets all creatures that are size value PL +1 or smaller. Range area PL, so that's how many meters in every direction it's going to go out. It takes a moment to do, which we are in moment time, so that's basically your main action. And it gives them the slowed condition. So all creatures, all creatures size value 3, we'll say, or smaller, within 3 meters of Tor will be slowed.
Anybody else have any ideas?
Yeah, someone's already trying to swim towards you, but the current of everything is buffeting them about.
I am gonna just. I don't know. Can I try to coordinate just to start handing out advantages to people?
Absolutely.
And can Thor swim? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Is the floor deep enough for him to have to swim?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna send him out as like a moving life preserver that people can grab onto.
Okay.
That's 3 effort. Bosco's just doing his airport thing again.
Okay. So you can just hand out. You choose who those efforts go to. So you can like all 3 to 1 person, 1 to 3 people, 2 and 1.
I'm gonna give 1 to each of the 3 people that are. Hold on. Melee area. So that's 2 meters. Is this to scale?
Yes. Wait, hang on.
Woof, that is not far.
Yep. That's why you get feats extended. I think the 2 closest can count though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give one to each of the closest people, and I'm gonna give the third one to Kodo.
Okay, interesting. So Tor's going out and walking along the bottom of, swimming / walking along the bottom. What is Tor exactly doing?
I guess I'll go with him, or can I ride him? Is he like a physical?
Yeah, you can ride him. What is his encumbrance threshold? 7. Oh yeah, you can ride him, no problem. So his encumbrance
Uh,
his ET there is 6+1, and the average human teenager / adult is about 7. So you should be good. No penalties for doing so.
okay, but with more people, it would have penalties.
Yes, but it will be um he to any checks he can technically carry up to 4 times that amount. But you start incurring penalties like disadvantages to checks at first, and then you get slowed, and then you have to make checks just to move.
Okay, well, I'll ride out with him at first, and we're trying to like grab people or like have them grab onto him to take them back to the staircase.
Okay. Well,
So like once we get to like the last person, I'll probably get off of him so they can get on.
okay, so you get to this first person here, and it's so turbulent they're going to have to make an athletics check just to try to climb on. I assume you're like reaching your hand out for them.
Yeah.
So you can give them a help action, so they'll have 2 advantages on this. All right. So the first one gets on, and you're just being thrown about and tussled in this. What is Hotchkiss doing?
I was gonna ask. I was looking at my overgrowth, and it says beanstalk at the bottom as a feat. Does the beanstalk have to like come out of the ground, or can it like go through a wall, like sideways?
They can come sideways. Yeah.
Because I was gonna just make like some kind of something to grab onto that they can pull themselves out from like here to like here.
Okay. So you are providing handholds, which I believe does have a very specific thing where it's like reduces the word PR of checks.
The overgrowth can carry vines, stalks reaching the air, forming a climbable surface. Creature can attempt to climb the stalk with a climbing athletics check defended by DR4, maintaining the -1 PR from the base expression.
Okay. Good to know.
What do I need to roll to do this?
No, that's an effect. It just happens. It basically enables them to do stuff better.
Okay. So the overgrowth thing that I need to do, that I don't have to roll for that? Or
Nope. However, we do have to consider range. Melee wall PL times 4. So essentially you can do 4 or 8 cubic meters, which is kind of well, you can
yeah,
summon
something like that. Or I'll go here.
pull out. Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. So you're just having them come out the walls and everything. Okay. So there's a lot going for them. But now Argonauts going to take its turn. Is going to attack the room itself.
Oh, that just doesn't sound fair.
How did you even get in here?
He's getting more dice.
It's not allowed.
How are you getting more dice?
It's just that many.
Here, let me just get a fistful of dice. Don't worry, it's not for you.
No, just the room we're standing in.
Yep, just the room you're standing in. Okay.
Great artwork, by the way.
Yes, my brother did that. Eagle. He was on stream with us sometimes. Ha ha ha!
My art rival.
Oh yeah. So the room is starting to collapse on top of everything else. Rocks are falling. Falling rocks are going to make an attack against each of y'all. These attacks are going to escalate. So I need everyone to roll either agility. So you're going to roll. You're going to roll 2d6, and you're either going to use your agility or your toughness as the number you need to roll equal or below as your PR. 3 effort.
One
I got 2.
effort.
All right, so I rolled
Okay.
3 effort. So y'all, whatever resistance y'all rolled, subtract the 3 effort. Subtract that from the 3 effort. So 3 minus whatever you rolled.
1.
1.
Okay.
1.
Now everyone roll a d6 and add that 1. Oh, I got to roll for all the civilians.
4.
0. Okay. Well. All right. That is y'all's first wound. Did I ever actually put wounds into... I did not. Cool.
We have
Does
20
Spirit
wounds.
Interpose work in this?
Yes, you can use Spirit Impose if you wish. Spirit means Interpose means that if the spirit can place itself between you and the source of the damage, it can take the damage for you. However,
Doesn't that hurt us too?
it doesn't hurt you until the spirit runs out of will points. So you would lose that many will points plus however many will points it would take for it to move into position. Plus 1 for reaction.
So 6. 4 wounds, 1 movement,
1
plus
reaction.
1.
Yeah.
1
So
reaction.
so you can lose 6 will points and not take any damage.
Okay.
Costco just goes, an umbrella is on my head.
It blows itself up like the Skypea one. What about Tor? And does Tor take the hit, or does Burn take it?
You can just use interpose. It's not like something you have to have.
It's a reaction. Yeah, Spirit Interpose is something that all spirits have.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay. So, Burn is Tor is right underneath you, so you don't have to move. It's just 1 plus whatever you would taken, whatever damage you would taken. You lose that many will. You lose that many will points. All right. And already you can see it starting to boil up with more energy, ready to do something else. Koda's going to take another swipe at him.
He has the advantage from me.
He does. All right. This one's a little more effective, and it starts dragging Argornan down, or the aspect of Argornan down. But that hopefully bought you some distraction. So it's y'all's turn again. And this person is starting to slip under the water as they were hit pretty hard by one of the rocks and is now kind of dazed.
Is he near the vines?
They started when they saw the vines moving, they started swimming towards it, but they have not yet grasped them.
How big are the... Oh, go ahead.
How does this guy look?
Got hit, but not nearly as bad as the other person. They're kind of holding their shoulder, but they look like they want to hold their shoulder, but they're still trying to swim. So they're being slowed down, but their swimming's being slowed down.
Okay, well I'm still just gonna try and pick him up.
All right. All right, and he does manage to pull himself up. All right, Liz, what were you saying?
How big are the is the vine that they can grab? They're grabbing onto? Is it like a rope? That kind of size, or bigger, smaller?
That is up to Hotchkiss and
I was
Holmes.
thinking like a bunch of vines, maybe about this big, round, and then like some vines hanging off of them so that they can grab onto them a little easier. Basically, like one big line and then like some smaller vines for them to grab onto that maybe will get a little closer to them.
What is the default movement for spirits? Is it just like walking on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would need those feet to be able to fly unless it's an air spirit.
I'm trying to think of the best way to try and get Basco closer to them. And what's the movement speed for? Why don't I look at my thing? Speed 6. Okay. So would that be 6 meters? So 6 squares?
Yep. This area is flooded though, so swim speed is half.
Swim speed is half.
Plus, because it's turbulent water, you have to make an athletics check just to try it.
How does athletics check for spirit work?
It is it's going to be as though it's unless there's something to suggest otherwise. You just assume it's 0 SR, so it's just 3d6.
Okay.
Beasts can have stuff. I don't think you have it.
No, I don't. I'm gonna move as close as I can over here without like actually getting caught up in the water.
Mhm.
And then from here, stop. Can he hop onto the vine? He's only size value 1.
Yeah.
So he's gonna hop on and come up here and use coordinate to try and help these two.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that coordinate.
That is 1.
1.
Phooey.
All right.
I'm gonna give it to the guy who's more hurt.
Got it. All right. Would Hotchkiss and Holmeskiss and Hotch want to do anything?
So that's Liz's spirit, right?
Yep.
And I don't like how he moved.
Hmm.
These two are just regular NPCs.
Yep. Well, one's a spirit, but it's having trouble. It's starting to flicker out of existence.
I am going to direct Holmes to kind of climb out there and try to grab one of them. The person.
Okay.
That's left.
That person is going to make a check to try to grab as well. You're giving it an advantage as a helping hand, and they have an advantage from the coordinate. However, they also have a disadvantage because of their wound. So they only get 1 advantage. That's enough. All right.
Hang on!
All right. Now you just need to get everyone back and out of the room. In the meantime, Argornan is going to use Squall. It's going to target Tor, Holmes, and Maria herself, as well as one of the NPCs. Okay.
Oh.
3d6 toughness or agility. For the spirit, it's just 3. Unless you have something that specifically says it increases toughness or agility.
So you said, this is the Sylvan spirit that needs to.
Yes. Yes.
Or,
So just roll 3d6 and three or below is your resistance.
okay.
So I got 2.
You got 2?
So
I got none.
And you got 1. Okay, so
No, none.
it's going to try to push Tor, or it's going to try to pull the water and air starts swirling around. It's going to try to pull Tor it more into its center. I do believe Tor has something to reduce the effects of that, though.
He's got sturdy, reduces forced movement.
Okay. So he
Ignores
would try to pull you
PL
2
80s.
meters. He would try to pull you 2 meters, and you would stop that cold.
No.
No.
He is going to have her pull Maria 4 meters. So, wait. I'm just going to do it manually.
We're just like in the middle of an indoor storm on a turtle. Hold! Hold the storm!
And you just see your friend go flying by. Just her herself just go whoop! Okay. And the Sylvan Spirit, you rolled none, so it's going to pull you 5, which just ends up in the center. So you guys are now caught in the middle of the vortex.
My Sylvan or
Yeah, the Sylvan.
okay.
The Spirit.
He also was holding someone, so I don't know.
They didn't pull that one, so I guess they dropped them.
I would like to think that they grabbed onto the vine at the last second. The survivor.
Yeah. Okay. Kodo makes another snap, but it seems that Kodo is wearing down faster than Argornan is. So what would y'all like to do?
Try to swim out.
All right, make it.
I'm gonna-
What? Sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, no.
Go, go, go.
If you have something
Okay.
that might help her, I would rather you go first.
No, I don't think. I'm looking at y'all, like looking at the 2 people that I have with me and myself, and being like, well, you got to put on your own light vest first. So
Fair enough. Bosco is gonna just like fling himself off the vine and come help me though.
Okay. Woo!
So if I decorporalize my spirit, will the vine go away?
No, it persists for however long it says.
Okay. How much do I use willpower to recorporalize him?
Nope, but it does take. You do have to wait a full moment before you can do it.
Okay. And a moment's like a turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do more than one vine? Or is it just like one overgrowth?
You can do more than one vine. In fact, I believe there are actually things where it says. What does it say? This compare. Oh, you do. You have been spending like your bonus action, basically your few seconds action to keep it. Oh no, that's something else. That's only if it runs out, which it hasn't done. You can use a few seconds action to persist it, which basically means it resets the timer on how long it lasts. But it also increases the land covered by the overgrowth by the same range. So you can literally just make it grow more by doing that.
Can I make it like grow a different direction?
Yep.
Alright, so the line's like that. So maybe go like that. Can you see that?
Yeah. It's underneath Argonan, so it's not showing up. But it's there.
And then I'm gonna direct Holmes to grab onto Liz and her character and try to climb out.
Okay. Liz, that gives you an extra advantage to your athletics check.
Cool, and I also have one from Bosco.
All right.
Athletics is that's the toughness or agility.
No,
Or
it's a skill in itself. You're doing a either climb or swim check in this case.
Am I
So
supposed to be taking will points away for doing all this?
yes. Whatever PL you used it at, take away that many will points. Liz, if it's not on your character sheet, then it's a skill you don't have any ranks in. So roll 3d6, and it's brawn.
Oh, lovely. I have 2 advantages, so I can roll the 2. Yay! Oh, shy.
I don't see where it's
2 effort.
supposed to.
2 resistance. So your hands are slipping off of it. You're not falling deeper into the storm, but you're not making any progress either.
What is it with my characters and physical checks?
It's because you keep playing support and face.
So you play strength.
I
You can
would if
always-
someone didn't always take that roll.
We can have 2 strength, guys.
Yeah, and then what happens when people start going down? Anyway, that's my turn.
Tor and Burn.
We move back.
All right. Shouldn't be that much effort at this point. You managed to get 2 people to safety.
Hey.
What does it think I'm selecting here?
Ellie was strong. I think.
Yeah, she's the only one.
Okay, there you go. All right. Anything else you would like to do? Because technically that was Tor's movement.
I don't really know what the hell else I could do.
Okay, that's fine. I think that's your round. So, Argornan. As you're standing in their center, creatures, like the parts of the cloud kind of break off and swirl around you as though they were their own entity. And they're going to attack Maria.
Just Mario.
Who's this character?
Well, I don't know if you were going to kick Holmes, too.
One thing at a time. You can resist with 1 toughness or agility.
What do you mean by 1?
1d6,
Okay.
and then use toughness or agility.
Nope.
All right. You can interpose or you can take a wound.
1 wound?
It'd be 1 plus 1d6.
Can I make the decision after I roll a d6?
Sure.
I'm gonna take the 2 wounds.
Okay, you take a level 2 wound.
Ouch!
You are now bleeding out and dying immediately. I'm kidding. Take 1 disadvantage to the next check of any type.
Yay!
And once you start healing, you'll take 2d6 several minutes to heal. All right. And then it's going to attack the room again. Okay, this room is going to come down in the next in the next few turns. So, what are y'all doing? Kodo is still just trying to tear at it. Poor Kodo. Kodo's doing his best. All right, so y'all are up again.
Reshape is like a time-taking thing, right?
That's
It's
that's
like
an hour.
Just try to keep moving.
Okay. Just so you know, spirit aid checks. You don't have to be for your host, so you could have 2 spirits aiding you if Holmes wants us to help.
Sure. I was trying to pull her, but I don't know.
You provided the handholds. Now it's just getting her on there is proving trickier than you expect.
I will do a spirit aid check to help her get on.
All right, we'll say the overgrowth will give you 2 times 2, so you can roll. You can spend 1 will point and roll 2d6, or spend 2 will points and roll 4d6.
2. I'm pretty sure that succeeds.
Yep. So you have
Unless it's charisma, then
That's 6 effort
yeah.
just from the spirit checks.
So you can just give yourself 3 effort right off the bat,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
and then roll your athletics check, and you have a disadvantage.
So am I rolling the 1d6 or 3d6?
3d6.
The 1 was to determine the wound.
Yeah.
So that's 1 effort from me, 3 from the spirits for a total of 4.
Reroll the 3 because you have a disadvantage.
So 3 effort from the spirits for a total of 3. Am I about to drown inside?
No,
indoor
That'd be
pool.
pretty awkward.
I just realized that because your spirit's in monkey form, it actually would have canceled out that disadvantage, so you actually did get 4 effort total.
Oops.
So minus 2 resistance, you have 2 effort success. You get on you get on it, and you start moving around. I think
How?
I think at this point, it's pretty clear that you guys are going to get out. So you scurry along, and you manage to pull this person with you. Kodo finally gives up the attack on Argornan and just gives you just a push up your backside to get you up the crumbling staircase. And the whole thing just collapses down behind you. And you hear just thrashing in there, and then the thrashing gets deeper into the lower levels, and finally starts to fade away.
We done
Great.
it.
Great. Now we gotta take the path that the light in. Oh wait, no, there's another path.
All right, everyone's wounds.
We did it.
Everyone's wounds are looked at. Your little head, your little like ear ringing head wound is on the mend, Maria. You roll 2d6. You'll see how long it'll take. And after a moment of, oh, great spirits, is everyone okay? Are you all right? So it takes you several minutes, which is like, a little less than 2 hours. At one point, one of the people you save they just start laughing. They're just like, I've been through 30 of these. Never once so much has gotten wet.
Hey, you got a good story for next year.
And indeed, people start reminiscing about the close calls they've had, and the music gets more raucous as the less experienced people take the stage, and it just becomes a little more noisy, but kind of way more excitable, and more food is passed around, and another year passes in which you have weathered Argornan.
Hi! You made it to the end. Do you have a question about how the Mauchi Tales system works, or want to learn more about the wild spirits we encountered today? Make sure to join our Discord. Link in the description. Okay, bye!